Hi, I'm Corey, and welcome to the latest installment of the NAPA Echlin Professional Education Series. Today in Episode 7, we're going to dive into Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, or ADAS. Now, we won't be covering the history of these systems. Instead, we're going to focus on how they work and how you can use this knowledge to ensure that your customers get the right part, even for categories you may not initially associate with ADAS. Modern vehicles are equipped with increasingly advanced electronic safety systems. But despite these innovations, traffic fatalities have been on the rise since 2014. Now, distracted driving is likely a major factor, but we also know that advanced safety systems aren't as effective when vehicles are asked to perform with worn or low-cost, low-quality parts. What you might not realize is that the performance of these electronic safety systems depends on more components than you might think. And not all of them are traditionally categorized as ADAS. Take electronic stability control, or ESC, for example. It helps drivers maintain control by applying the brakes on individual wheels, and so the question now becomes do brake pads, tires, and ABS speed sensors impact how well ESC is going to work? Well, absolutely it does, and this is even magnified in poor weather conditions. So for these systems to function at their best, every component must work exactly as designed, and this is crucial to keep in mind when discussing products like ABS speed sensors with your customers. Now, sure, cheaper options are available, but does it really make sense to cut corners on a part that's so critical to the performance of safety systems like ESC and automated braking? We offer over 2,500 ABS speed sensors and more than 900 ADAS-related components, including park assist cameras, lane departure system cameras, and advanced sensors like blind spot detection sensors, cruise control distance sensors, park assist sensors, and even steering angle sensors. Now, you may not think of a steering angle sensor as an ADAS component, but remember, the data they provide is essential to the performance of electronic stability control. Our ADAS components are precision engineered and manufactured, and they're also tested on real vehicles at our vehicle testing center to ensure that they integrate seamlessly with the complex safety systems found in today's modern cars. So when you're talking to your customers about ADAS components, remember, it's crucial they understand programming and calibration requirements for ADAS. For example, components like lane departure system cameras will generally require a calibration after installation, while on the other hand, some components such as park assist sensors can just be installed on many vehicles without any programming necessary. But remember that because it's important to keep in mind whenever ADAS components are returned. If they didn't perform the necessary recalibration, the part isn't defective, the installation just wasn't finished, it wasn't correctly completed. At Echlin, our commitment to research and development, rigorous testing, industry-leading coverage, sales support, and training is what's in our box. What's in yours?